Hello everyone, I greet you with your time wherever you are watching from. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about more negative effects of anger on you. Alright, in my previous video, in the part 1, I talked about how anger can affect you. And on my second video, the part 2, I talked about the tips that you can use to manage anger. But today, I'm going to be talking about more negative effects that anger can have on you. Alright? I also give examples of anger levels that you can be in. Alright? I talked about level 1, I talked about level 2, and I also talked about the level 3. Alright? Anger can cause you excessive breathing. It can cause you um, like high heart rate. All right, your body temperature can skyrocket. All right, and other negative stuffs that can happen to your body. And when all these things are happening to your body, they will cause you not to reason appropriately. They will attack your spirit and you will not be productive anymore. All right? I'm going to give you an example of myself. When I'm angry, um, I'm very unproductive when I'm angry. All right? So when I'm angry, let's say, for example, I have an exam coming up and I I got angry before the exam. I'm not going to do well in the exam. Trust me. My brain is going to be blunt and I would not be able to remember things that I've studied. So that is the effect anger can have on you. All right? So we must all learn to manage anger appropriately. Okay? So because if we don't manage anger the way we should, it's going to cause us regrets. It's going to cause us more damages because anger uh, anger cannot build. Anger is always here to destroy because anger cannot build anything. All right. Before I proceed with more tips, with more negative effects of anger, I would like to tell you a short story. All right. In the story, there's this man. He bought a new car. All right. As he brought the car home, everybody was happy. The kids were happy. His wife was happy. Like they invited families. Everybody was enjoying themselves inside. And outside the house, his child went outside and took a rock and scratched the new car. Right? She scratched the car. She didn't have the intention to damage the car. She was trying to express her feelings to her family. All right, in her own little way. All right. So this child scratched the car. All right. When the father learned about it, he got really upset and angry. He came out so upset that he couldn't control his anger. All right. That is what I said earlier. Like anger causes your heart rate to triple. Anger can cause you excessive sweating, and anger can make your temperature skyrocket. So when those things were going on with this man, he could not reason appropriately. His sense of reasoning was beclouded by anger. All right. So he took an iron and started hitting his child on her fingers. He was hitting the child on her fingers with anger, You know, it was eating the child. It was not reasoning at that point. You know, um, after damaging the child's fingers, the child was taken to hospital, and the doctor could not fix those fingers anymore. All right, the doctor could not fix those fingers because of the damages on it. All right, they could not fix the fingers, and the child was taken home. You know, after some days in the hospital, she was taken home, and the next day, the father uh, went close to the car to check how bad the damage is. Guess what he saw? He saw an inscription. It was a statement, like it was a sentence. Um, she wrote that, "I love you, Daddy." That was what she wrote on the car. But because the man was angry, he could not see that that writing properly. He could not see it. That is what anger can do. It beclouds your sense of reasoning. He could not see that writings. You know, the little girl wrote, "I love you, Daddy," on the car. But the angry man didn't see that. Didn't see that at that point. All he was seeing was a scratch. You know, but if he had waited and calmed down, not attacking the little girl, maybe later he would have found out what she wrote on the car. You understand? That was our own little way of expressing our excitement, our happiness because of the new car. All right? The worst part of the situation was that those fingers were damaged already. And as time goes on, from time to time, the little girl started asking her father, "When is my fingers going to grow back?" You know, she kept asking, "When is my fingers going to, when are my fingers going to grow back?" You know, and each time the father hear this kind of questions, um, he was always feeling really, really sad about it. You know, he blamed himself for doing what he did, and he kept regretting his life. That is going to be a lifetime regret. You know, there's no way it's going to go away. Anytime he sees that child, he's going to be regretting over and over again. So we don't want to be in that kind of situation because that is his child, and he's going to be seeing her every day. So that regret is going to be repeating itself in the man's mind. So we all have to be careful before we do things out of anger. All right, and I'm going to give you more the earth problems that you can have when you get angry. All right, when you are always angry, you can have high blood pressure, you can have heart attack, you can have insomnia, you can have stroke, and you can have anxiety. All right, so I'm just giving you a heads up. The health challenges that you could face any that time that you are angry, and if you are always angry all the time. All right, those health challenges can affect your life or possibly kill you if you are not careful. Okay, please use my the part 2 video tips that I talked to you about to effectively manage your anger so that all these health challenges will not have a place in your life. All right, I believe this is all I have for you today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If this is your first time of coming across my video, please like, comment, share, and follow my page for more educative videos like this. I'm going to be leaving you for now. You have a nice day, and God bless. Ciao.